Alright, welcome back. So here we are to part 2 for the Nord Male Barbarian playthrough with lots of mods. If you skipped ahead to this video, thanks. We are picking up right where after we've escaped Helgen, and we are headed to Riverwood, and go ahead and let everybody know what's going on. So here we go. So I'm assuming at this point most people have played this game. There won't be too many spoilers. And we're just going to go ahead and go down and follow along, because now he did say we should split up, but for some reason he always wants to wait for us. I'm going to pick some flowers because I know eventually...
You should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this Empire thing. You know, they're kind of, for no reason they want to go ahead and kill me. I'm just this poor guy traveling, and because they didn't pay the toll, I'm going to lose my head because, well, reasons. So we're going to hang out here with our good friend Ralof so far.
See that ruin up there?
Ruin? What ruin?
Barrow.
Okay.
Never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place.
Well, you know what?
I guess you get used to it.
I guess you do. Living up here in the Northlands. So that mod that we started off with when we made our character creation in here, one of the things it does is because you permanently pick your birthstone, all those stone locations are gone. Well, the locations are there, but the stones are gone.
The Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape.
So yeah, they would be here.
Warrior. Good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
Alright. So we're going to go ahead and continue along here. Now, just to remind myself how I look, I've got a mix mash of clothing on that I despise. And you know, being wanted criminals, I'm not sure I really want to identify myself as both a Stormcloak and or an Imperial.
If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid.
Let's see, did
Run
I
into any Imperials? Just let me do the talking.
Yeah, and your Stormcloak officer's closed. Let's see what. Okay, here we go. Grab that battle axe. All right, look, there's the wolves. I'm going to go ahead and skin these real quick because I'm going to. Too much to carry. Yeah, there we go. What can I go ahead? I need to drop something because I'm going to need those. You know what? I'll just drop one of these swords. And then I get... Oh, no. One of these bows. They're worth less money. There. And we're out. Here I come, dude. So just traveling along. It's a nice... Looks like a nice spring day, considering Skyrim.
To come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
So I'm going to go ahead and split these videos up every little while. I figure we'll see if we can't get in here, warn the village, and see how long that's taken before I decide how long I want this video to go. Last video took a little bit longer than I expected, but okay, that's how it goes. Get here to the village. And like I said, here's one of those mods I have. It makes lots of extra vegetation and kind of makes the towns look a little bit better.
Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
I like Riverwood. It's a nice, quiet little village.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe. Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were.
Vegetation's kind of thick, but it seems to be a pretty protected valley. Never snow in here in Riverwood.
Gerda,
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
Gerder.
We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
God, that helmet looks goofy.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who is this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Okay, let's say,
Helgen?
for immersion,
Has
we're gonna
something
go ahead and
happened?
let this play.
You're right. Follow me. Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
Once again,
What
you know,
is it, woman? Sten's drunk on the job again?
if you've never played Skyrim,
Hod,
this is
come
just
here.
such a neat
Raylo,
backstory that you
what
go
are you
through.
doing here? Ha. I'll be right down.
I'm gonna take that silly helmet off because it's ugly.
Uncle Rayleigh, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games.
It's a
Go
bloodthirsty
watch
little
the
kid.
South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayleigh.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
Too bad Gerder's already
That's
married.
right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayleigh.
You can marry into his family. She's dirty from working in the mills. She could hard work in Nordlass.
What's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept.
It'd be the day before yesterday.
Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now.
See? Told you, slept 2 days,
We
day before
stopped in
yesterday.
Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
Sure
You
did.
don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Pretty much think we're the only ones, dude.
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as
Well,
you
it's
need to.
good to
Let
know.
me worry about the Imperials. Any
Get a
friend
cellar?
of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like.
That's
if
cool.
there is anything else you need, just let me know.
It's always a place to hide out. So let's see. I'm gonna need food once I activate a couple of these other mods. Fish soup, heck yeah. Got some mead. Maybe that lockpick. More mead. Healing. There we go. And a silver ring.
There
Rock
is
on.
something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
It is.
We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can.
Who?
If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Count on you.
So, how do I get to Whiterun?
Cross the
here?
river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Okay. Is there somewhere I can buy some fresh
And by
supplies?
supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
All right. Let me go ahead and wander over there.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm
He'll
sure
be
he
fine.
made it out. It will take more than a
And
dragon
I'm
to
walking
stop all
so
this
slow because I'm carrying so much
I'll let them into the
stuff.
house and, show them wherever.
Once I get over to that smith, I'll be all right.
Help them bring up our meal.
Take that big axe off. Oh, that's right. I got a shield. I forgot.
Don't worry about it. I know.
So we'll just keep on going. So this is going to kind of be a lot of admin on this mod, you know, not a whole lot of action, or on this playthrough rather. I think what I'm going to do is sell my stuff and get over to Whiterun, and then after
Papa
that,
isn't too friendly to strangers.
indeed.
But you seem alright.
But we can get rid of most of this stuff.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
So, what do you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Maybe a little bit of both. So we're going to do our bartering. So we're going to switch over to me. What can I sell you? I'm going to sell you all those swords. There's a lot of weight right there. Let's see. I'll keep all the rest of that. I'll keep my boots. You can have this big heavy armor. I'm doing this as a barbarian. Let's see, that leaves me with a little bit of money. An iron ingot, okay. Let's see what it would cost to buy stuff from you. Hide shield, 79 gold, wow. You know what, I'm just going to keep what I've got and take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go, because I think that should have gotten me down weight-wise enough. Oh, heck yeah, look at me, I'm all kinds of underweight now. So, off to Whiterun it is.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
So she said across the river, past the falls, and then I'll be able to see it up on the hill. So off we go. Look at this beautiful view. Nice waterfalls. Cool little village. Stay on the main road here. Oh, look at the deer. Too bad I don't have time for hunting right now. This is great. My computer's having a good day today. I got a really good frame rate. Uh-oh, I hear wolves. Where's it? There he is. Oh, back off. There you go. Now, one of the things, especially playing a warrior, that, you know, it's kind of like grinding, but the same token, you know, it's useful. So to do some smithing and a little bit of alchemy here and there for potions is always a big plus. But I think we're gonna go. Hey, there's Whiterun. Cool. Hop. See, oh, the gates are over here this way. We'll go this way. Coming down out of the hills. Hey, there's a giant over there. What in the world? I want to come help. My stamina's low. I know. And too late. Oh well.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell.
Well,
Come up to you,
maybe.
ask her if you're worth anything in a fight.
Well, that's a shame. I always like to try and help out if I can, but they seem to have it under control. Whiterun. I used to have a mod for this city, but kind of overwhelmed it. And when you read the descriptions of the vanilla, what it's supposed to be, especially when you talk some of the weather mods, this is supposed to be out on an open plain tundra. And I kind of like Whiterun, but a little more open. Not to mention, it just fits some of the dialogue options that come up later on. I know a lot of people use some of the better city mods to spruce it up some. But sometimes it's nice just to have some of the original stuff. So I always like to go to third-person view when I'm trying to interact with people.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about.
So you know about the dragons.
Official business only.
Well, how about I got news from Helgen about the dragon attack? How about that?
Fine. but we'll be keeping an eye on you.
For what?
Well, that's taken care of. No
What?
thanks to you.
Wow, you followed me all the way over here?
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant.
Well, yeah,
That's why I'm here.
I
with my
tried.
Shield brothers.
What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Oh, so your honor can be bought by coin. Well, can I join you
Not
guys?
for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth.
Really?
If you go to him, good luck.
Okay. Thanks. Companions are a good side quest. I kind of like doing them, but not all the time. Sometimes it gets a bit much. Anyway, for this initial playthrough, obviously I'm going to work right off the bat with the main storyline.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
I love her sword
Why
if I
don't
was
you
playing a
swallow that stubborn
swashbuckler.
pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help.
But in the meantime,
I'd sooner bend my knee.
they said go to the top of the hill. So I got to go see. I got to go talk to the Jarl.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
That's good to know.
Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
Indeed. There's crazy ass Heimsker. Up, run, 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 Torun. We're gonna get there.
Alfred, patron of the great clan Battlepole.
Never heard of you guys, but you know it's my first trip to Skyrim, so we don't know what you are yet. Loading screens. Ah, the bane of my existence. So how do we do this? We gotta go to court. Hey, 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 hey! You just drew your sword.
Please, this is no time for rash action.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this
I have
then?
news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
All right, it's a little more like it. Draw your sword and come at me.
Everything's all right?
Well, not really. There's a dragon out there on the loose, but you know.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, Your Grace. They destroyed Helgen. Last I saw it was headed this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Well, that's good to hear.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Yeah, he's an insipid little dude.
That
I
would
hate
be
him.
best.
Oops.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it.
Ooh, do my little up and down.
Take
Barbarian
this as
armor
a small
added.
token of my esteem.
Barbarian armor, huh?
Is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents?
What exactly are those talents?
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, so you give me some barbarian armor and I can get rid of this telltale armor I'm wearing. Oh, wow. Hey. Kind of a little underdressed for the weather, don't you think? I think we're going to go ahead and put this back on for now since somebody seems to mind that I'm wearing Stormcloak armor.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me.
So, like, this
Well,
just happened
when I
today,
say fetch,
and you've been researching
I really
them already?
mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what exactly am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about this place?
Built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm
Hey,
sure
it's a
some
nice
locals
village.
can point you in the right direction once you get there.
And how do you
Well,
know it's there?
Must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Alright.
Off
This
to
is a
Bleak Falls
priority
Barrow
now.
with you. The
Anything
Jarl
we
is
can
not
use
a
to
patient
fight this
man.
dragon,
Neither
or
am I,
dragons.
if you think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded.
Well, it's good to know.
Whiterun will be in your debt.
Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and stop this playthrough right at this point. I'm going to do a little bit of administrative stuff, you know, go ahead and do maybe some crafting and or some selling things, and then we'll get started back up to Bleak Falls Barrow and go retrieve this dragon stone that they're talking about. Thanks, and hopefully I'll see you next time.